Well, it pretty much stands to reason. About the time I get ready to work on the three-way switch, it's getting dark out. You know, it's fall and evening comes quicker. But also, I had to do all that other stuff before I could get to this point. So, we'll do a little camera magic and maybe we can make it a little brighter. Let's see if we got these wires dead. Absolutely wonderful. Kind of dark in here, but that's how it is. When you're working with the power off, things get dark. Camera magic can work to make it so that we can see the video better, but I really can't see the wires any better. There we go. See, I told you those little blue lights are handy. That wire has been in the wall since the house was built. A long time ago, 1962. Nah, I get power off. So I am safe. Safe and sound. Now the big trick is keep the wires on the damn switch until you're ready to change them out, because if you get the red and the black confused, there are 9 combinations, 8 of which won't work. That's one. Now I change out the white one. Same drill. probably noticed that I'm using certain kind of screwdriver. Yeah, these are all Kleins. They're good screwdrivers. I got these when I worked with Dad. All except this one. This one I got it at Merchant's Hardware because I was at the church putting in some wiring and didn't have a screwdriver, so I ran down to the hardware store. This one was Dad's that he gave me. This one I bought myself. These Klein screwdrivers, they're the best. Never had to sharpen any of them. But then again, I'm careful with them. I only use them for this kind of work. Now the black one. The last one of the series. It's only 3 wires. You would think that, well, 3 wires, how far off could you be? It can be a real nightmare, especially if somebody has swapped out one style switch for another. Because the wiring internally on the switches isn't always the same. Sometimes you can make it work. It's not my favorite thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. Spend 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out why the wire won't go in the way I want it to. Okay, flip this over. There. Okay. Now, just like I did with the outlet, I'm going to put some 3M electrical tape around this thing. Well, actually, it's probably not 3M, but some plastic electrical tape around the switch itself so that I don't have any accidental shorting. And while I've got it turned off, I'm going to go ahead and wash off the switch. There's a cooling fan on that oven that I took out, and they vented it into the cabinet, but there's no place for the stuff to come out of the cabinet after you've pumped it in there. So all that grease and crap from the oven ended up on the switch. Somebody was not thinking. Okay, now I've got the terminals protected. I'll anchor that switch in place. When they wired the house, well, when they put the plasterboard on, they put the plaster board on and then they put a skim coat of plaster itself over the top of the plasterboard. So it doesn't have lath per se. It has wallboard, plasterboard, acting as lath and holding the plaster as a base coat. Not a bad thing to do, but it sure does make it difficult to do any repairs. Cool. Now go turn the lights back on. Works.